Okay. Are we good? Are you ready? Are you good?
Okay.
This is the Miscellaneous Bullshit podcast. It's exactly what it sounds like. If you are a longtime listener, I am terribly sorry. We've been gone for a little while. It's been a minute. But we're back. We're back after a 2-month hiatus, and we're going to keep it going. You're trash. You're literally trash. That can move matches your white trash goatee.
Call me Kyle. Call me Kyle tonight. I look like a Kyle, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, I just killed that. Go ahead.
Anyway, this is the Miscellaneous Bullshit podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If that's the thing people say.
Yeah.
We're back, and we're about to kick this thing off. I'm Sean Lavelle, and as always, I'm joined by Tanner Kyle, apparently.
Kyle?
Clark.
My name's Tanner.
And now, without further delay, this is Miscellaneous Bullshit. If you like pumpkin pie, then jump off a bridge. They are pumpkin pie's the worst.
You like pumpkin pie? Drink and drive. Okay? Drink and drive. My guy over here has plans, okay? What are you doing with your past? Okay? What are you doing with your past?
Man, I mean, it sounds like he kind of has his shit together now, a little maybe. Although he is just hanging out with his buddy, drinking bourbon.
But at least he admits that I was right. He was the worst. Dude, that is the last thing I thought he was going to say right there.
If you don't like lemonade, then it's going to be an issue.
I don't know that I would call
drink would be
what
an
you
issue.
did lemonade.
It is lemonade. Okay.
Bro, you literally just squeezed there was no sugar. There was no water. You literally just squeezed lemonade in there.
I literally hate you.
Or a lemon, sorry.
Our miscellaneous cocktail this week
is alcohol and lemon.
I was going to call it the tipsy lemonade, but I don't know. Tanner Kyle Clark is saying it's not lemonade.
It's like the LaCroix.
Bro,
it's like the LaCroix version of lemonade.
What do you think lemonade is?
I don't know.
What do you think lemonade is, sir?
Lemon.
Yes.
Water.
Yes.
Sugar.
Yes.
Is there sugar in this?
You know what this is?
What?
Freshly squeezed lemon.
That dash of simple syrup.
What do you think simple syrup is?
I know what you're saying,
it's
guy.
Sugar.
I know what you're saying. That's why I caught you before you got there.
And no, I didn't put water in it. I put club soda in it, so it's sparkling lemonade. It's even better. You're such a prick. You know that?
Just throw some Pellegrino in there.
You're such a prick. So anyway, it's 2 ounces of Kettle One vodka, as it should be, because that's all you should be drinking if you're drinking vodka. And
wait, really? You don't like other vodkas? Like, is that your go-to?
Yeah.
Really?
And then it's half a lemon. So you just make this in the glass. It's really easy. So it's add ice. Cut the lemon in half. Squeeze half a lemon in there.
Okay, there you go.
Half the lemon. Add the vodka and the simple syrup. And then top it up with club soda and stir it.
Okay.
And it's fantastic.
Okay.
But apparently...
We'll call it the Tipsy Lemonade, guys. Tonight's drink is the Tipsy Lemonade.
You're a prick.
Let me tell you, it's really not bad. Sean just is really sensitive about his drinks.
This is good.
And I know that, and I take advantage of it.
I even put an umbrella in that. I mean, it
tastes really good. It tastes like it literally tastes like a lemon water. It's not strong. It tastes like a lemon water. I'm not saying in a bad way, dude.
You are a piece of garbage, sir.
LaCroix's new flavor, almost lemon.
Man, I was just thinking right before we started, I was like, God, this is so good. We're getting back to the podcast. Like, we're making this happen. And already I remember why we stopped doing it. Because I hate your guts. Because I absolutely hate your guts. And I can't be around you. Creative
differences. Creative differences on the podcast.
So we had to stop. And now here we are.
Dude, Sean tried to talk me into doing some really weird stuff on the podcast. And like, I signed an NDA on that. And I can't really go into it too much. But just know
talk about it.
That he was trying to do some really weird stuff on the show. You guys would not have been fans. I don't think.
It's art. It's art.
It's art. It's art in his eyes. You know, some of you guys would call it something else. But you know, it's neither here nor there.
Okay, so you don't like the drink. You're a loser. But after we finish that, we have some Wild Turkey 101 we'll get into.
Okay, we can do that.
Or there's some Glenlivet for you. And there's some of that as well. So we have some other things for you.
Is that German Scotch?
That's not a real thing. All right. So anyway, before we really get it going,
did you know that Uma Thurman was in Hancock?
That is false, sir. We actually just looked at that before we went live.
Okay. Sorry.
She's not in it.
Okay. It's Will Smith. Sorry. Go ahead, dude.
Will Smith is in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Jason Bateman.
Yes.
Uma Thurman.
No. You're so racist. You think all white ladies look alike.
All white blonde ladies look alike. Facts. If you guys want to come in my inbox with problems with that, we can argue. I thought Tommy Loren was in the movie earlier too. You know, they're all the same to me.
Tommy Loren?
You know who that is.
No, I don't.
That's that girl from like Fox News or whatever.
I don't follow that.
Dude, you know who it is. Dude, you were watching Fox News when I walked in tonight.
Fox News every
what
night?
are you talking about?
I'm not watching Fox
She's
News.
all over the news, bro. Anyway, what were you talking about? Go ahead.
All right, before we get it going, real quick, I want to share
just got it going.
I want to share this with you. I came across a BBB complaint.
BBB.
Just one. I just have one, but it's poignant. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely
I don't
right.
use that word really though. I don't use that word.
It sound
really.
like a tool when you use it.
Well, the thing is, there are certain words that you shouldn't use.
Yeah.
Because they're like pretentious.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, I think even if you
that's
use
why
them,
I use them.
Exactly. And like sometimes it's like that's the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a little bit of humor there. But I feel like the people who use those words to people that they know
non-ironically.
Yeah, exactly. But almost sometimes they use it non-ironically, but like as like kind of like a put down. Like I know you're gonna ask me what that means, or you're just gonna give me that weird stare.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
Like you don't know, and I know you.
And I know you don't know, so I'm gonna use it because you're a dumbass. Those people suck. The same people also with their other vocabularily fluent. non-vocabularily challenged friends.
Yeah.
You know, they're in the house and they're sipping red wine over, you know, some lamb chops or whatever it is. A rack of lamb.
Yeah.
You know, they're watching Lamb Chop, that old puppet cartoon.
Does the lamb chop have the demi glaze?
Oh, dude, the lamb chop has everything. A little couscous on the side too. The food's so nice they named it twice. But you know, and like they're talking to each other and they're using these words. Like it's like you guys are like, come on, man, stop doing that.
Yeah,
stop doing that. Unless you're writing, you know, unless you're literally in court. Yeah. Why are you using those words?
That's fair.
Okay, continue though.
All right, so anyway, I came across a BBB complaint that I felt like I should share. So this is from I think the actual name of the company is technically Neutron Holdings.
Yeah, very familiar.
I believe that's the name of the company. But what they actually do is they actually own a little company called Lime Scooters. And so
yes.
And so Gladys J gave a 1-star. She did a review. She did a 1-star review.
I understand.
Better Business Bureau.
Miss Gladys, let's hear it.
February 1st, 2019. And this is what she said. I keep finding in front of my house scooters that can be dangerous to people. Yeah. I walked my neighborhood and I saw at least 6 scooters on the sidewalk. This is wrong and I'm tired to keep finding scooters everywhere. I sent 2 emails and 3 tweets and nothing, even a text with a complaint. This last scooters has been in front of my house for at least 3 days. I came late home and I almost fell on the ground because of this. This needs to stop. Somehow, customers needs to be responsible for leaving this on the sidewalks, but at the same time, where they can leave it. I asked the customer service and she couldn't answer me. I live in the blank, 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 blank. The scooter is at blank, blank, blank. Stop making our beautiful neighborhoods ugly.
The end?
That's it.
Okay.
And I think
she can't type because she's so angry.
She's so angry
at these motorized razor scooters.
At these menaces.
Yeah, dude. No, the thing is,
the streets,
like,
I mean,
we really do need to talk about these though, because the things are dangerous.
They are.
I mean, they're very dangerous. Like, let's get rid of these scooters, man. They're very dangerous. I've seen too many people become affected by these scooters already, man. And I have very few encounters with these scooters.
Look, I am a victim. I am a victim of these scooters.
Let's stop acting like they're not a serious threat to society, because the fact is they almost took my friend's life. They almost took his life.
just this past weekend, I had an incident on one of these Lime scooters.
Sean was fighting for his life.
Dude.
Every day.
I fell so hard on this scooter.
Dude, it was so good.
So, quick backstory. You and I went to St. Louis this past weekend.
Pew, pew, pew.
And had, we'll keep it mild. We'll keep it moderate.
Don't exaggerate.
I don't want to exaggerate, but it was the time of my life. We'll say.
Let me put it this way. They're using video of me and Sean in the next fucking Sandals commercial, okay? They're just going to they're going to CGI us onto one of those fucking islands down there.
Yeah.
Had the time of my life.
Absolutely.
Dude, we were killing it down there. Mm-hmm. Killing it. Video and photo evidence to prove it. And physical evidence to prove it.
Yeah.
Crushing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, man.
So we went to St. Louis. We took the party to them. St. Louis, I'm still on the fence about. If you're from there, I'm sorry, because I don't think it's that cool.
There were a lot of people out
Yeah.
on Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
But you're right. We did bring the party.
We brought the party. St. Louis, I'm so
like we brought it out of some people.
I think
no one brought it out of us.
There were bars shutting down at like 10.
Dude, it was weird.
On a Friday?
Right? It was
weird. Just shutting down.
One thing I will say though, St. Louis, you have some delicious food. Like for the most part.
Good.
For the most part, like the food that we thought was gonna be good was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that was good.
Oyster bar, sick. Got some oysters.
Yep.
Got some good food. You got some grits. I got an alligator po' boy. It was pretty good. I think that's what I got. Yeah. I don't know. Not important. We got some good food down there. We went to some cool bars. Yeah. We rode some Lime scooters. Continue with the story about the Lime scooters.
Yeah. So you were obsessed with the Lime scooters.
Had to.
I was dismissive of your dream. I'll be honest.
At first.
I'll admit it.
At first.
And then I saw you on that damn Lime scooter with the biggest grin on your face that I've ever seen.
Life.
So I had to,
Yeah.
So I had to jump on the bandwagon.
Fucking do it.
I had to do it. So I got on it, and I got all up on it,
dude. You commit to things. You go from 0 to 1 billion, dude.
Yes.
Like you hopped on, I was like riding around and I was like kind of cautious on this thing.
Yeah.
Especially at first. Like, you know what I mean? Even at the end of it, I was like, I'm conscious of what I'm doing right now. This could be bad because I don't want to fall. I don't want to hurt anyone because there's people imagine.
They're around.
Imagine. We finally got on the scooters Friday night and the Cardinals had just beat the Cubs. Cubs suck. I don't watch baseball. You know
Cubs suck, by the way.
But
anyway,
we'll shout it at you if you wear Cubs stuff in St. Louis. It just only makes sense. Don't do it. Gatekeeping. Okay. But on top of that, like there's people all over the sidewalks, hundreds
everywhere
at any given spot, like 2 inches away from each other. Another person. So you're like zigzagging in and out. Yeah. You're like hopping down the street. This motherfucker right here was just like hopping on. Okay. Just pedal to the metal, bunny hopping off curbs and stuff. And
crushing those curbs.
I was like, what is going on here? And like, see, the thing is, I met Sean at a point in his life where that, like, we weren't kids. We weren't riding around doing that stuff. So I had no idea. I've only heard this guy's fucking California longboard stories. You know what I mean?
I had some of those.
He's like, bro, I kill it on the longboard. I'm going.
I still do.
And I'm like, bro, you have no balance. No way you have balance.
You know that. And I'm the best at balance,
dude. I guess. The best balance of
everyone.
And like, he's had these stupid balance stories, and like that's something he claims is that he's great at balance.
Really
and
good.
I saw it in action, and it was impressive.
What?
For
what
a while. For a while.
For a long while.
A long while. Because you were going hard on the scooter.
I was going. I mean, look, we've talked about this before. I go hard. Period. Whatever it is.
Hard.
That's what's going to happen.
Hard.
You know it.
Hard.
Well, you definitely know it now. I know it.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to go.
Killing it. Regardless. Hard.
So yeah, I was crushing it. My scooter game was real strong.
Scoot game sturdy. Let's just say that.
So we hit the scooters on Friday night, and it was freaking packed.
It was packed and it was a blast.
We had a great time. We ended up back at home. It's like we ordered some food that was being delivered.
What time do you really think we got home and ordered that food? Was it before 2?
Yeah, it was like around 1.
Okay, gotcha.
It was like around 1 o'clock in the morning, and then we're just sitting there talking, and we're talking. It was a good conversation, and this scooter was just calling my name
because also he kind of left out there was literally one right by the Airbnb that we're staying at.
Yeah, I didn't
know. Like one right there.
I didn't know for sure.
Yeah, because we saw it earlier, hours earlier. And
so
what are the chances that those fucking fun things are just going to be there hours later?
Right. So I get in the app and I'm like, it's there. And so we're having this conversation. I didn't even say anything. I just got up and started walking away. And no one asked because everyone knew. Let's just be honest.
Comes right back on the scooter.
Yeah, I came right back on the scooter. It was about a block away. And I will say this. I was talking to another friend about these, and he's
on board.
He's ridden.
He was a bird.
He was a bird guy. Oh. He was a bird guy. And we're going to talk about the issue with bird, or maybe it's a good thing, but we're going to talk about them in a second. But he said, so this is him. Uh-huh. This is not my joke.
Yeah.
It's not my line. It's his line. But what he said was, you know what I like about those things? It feels like real life Grand Theft Auto. Mm-hmm. And it really does, because you just walk up to it and just and you just take off. And then when you're done,
later, bitches,
you just, you literally
just drop it somewhere.
You leave it in front of Gladys J's apartment. That's where you drop it off. Yeah. So I zoom back on the scooter, having a great time. And then I'm like, Tanner, let's take this up to 11.
To 11.
Let's take this up a notch. Let's get you a scooter.
Yep.
And let's just paint the town red.
Don't even say less.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So we go.
Oh, by the way, I have a broken foot.
Oh, yeah, he does. So we go hunting for this other scooter, and it doesn't go the greatest.
We try to peg it at first.
Yeah, we tried.
We tried to peg
you
it.
Jumped on the back of the
scooters are not 400-pound friendly, okay?
Nope.
It didn't work.
We're
two grown men, Lime. Step it up. How are two grown men supposed to ride on the same scooter? Okay, we'll split the fare.
It was working.
We'll figure it out financially.
It was working with Cheyenne. She jumped on the back when I was riding, and it was all good.
I weigh a little bit more.
Yeah, you do. That's okay. But
dude,
anyway,
stop, man.
But anyway,
not on the show.
So
man.
It didn't work. So we took off. We went on, and this is where we encountered a bird scooter that was real close. And it was like, let's do this thing.
Bird.
Here's the problem with bird scooters. They shut that shit off.
At like 1, right? Isn't that what it said?
I think 1.
1, yeah.
Or it could have been 2 at this point.
Yeah, I mean, because at this point we were out for a little bit.
It could have been, but I think it was 1. They shut those things off at 1 a.m. You can't even check it out anymore.
Yep. We found the sidewalks were littered with bird scooters. And fucking Spin. You barely get a plug here. No. Spin sucks.
Spin is the RC Cola of the scooter game.
Seriously.
Spin's whack.
So don't do Spin. Don't do Bird because they're party poopers.
Yeah, they're gonna shut you down.
You know who's not?
Lime. They keep it going. I will say, I think probably the reason that they do that is to avoid situations like this, like on my arm. That's probably why they do it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It made perfect sense to me after I saw you.
I'm a grown adult. If I want to eat shit on a scooter at 2 a.m. in St. Louis when I'm hammered, that's my choice.
You know what I think is funniest about it? How much do you think these companies are paying law enforcement to not enforce DUIs on these things?
It's got to be high.
Dude, I mean, think about it. People get DUIs on bikes.
Yeah, they do.
It's a law that you can. Like, it doesn't have to be a motorized vehicle. And these things are motorized.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. And I'm telling you what, if you see anyone on one past midnight, they're drunk.
They're drunk. 100%. I was drunk.
And I didn't see cops anywhere. Come to think about it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Like, I didn't... No cops.
It's like Vice City.
Dude, it's fucking St. Louis. Maybe the crime is someplace that we weren't. And there's tons of it. I'd reckon.
So anyway, we did eventually, 45 minutes to an hour later, we found Tanner's scooter. We got me a scooter. We both pop up. We're riding. We're riding
fresh
hard.
Fresh scoot. We literally, I tried to pay this lady for this scoot.
You did.
And she didn't, she didn't come off of it fast enough. So
yeah, she just ignored you like you didn't exist. So we had to wait her out for 10 minutes because they weren't doing anything. I mean, they're just cruising up and down the sidewalk.
They were drunk.
They were also
going
drunk.
100 feet that way.
Yeah,
100 feet this way. 100 feet, and then trading off.
And then trading. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, come! I need this. I need to get home, guys.
We're trying to get home. I have a broken foot.
Yeah. I mean, yes, we were at home before we wanted to get these scooters, but now I got a broken foot and I'm trying to get home. Okay, so
I was like wearing sweats.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we
literally we're ready for bed, and then we ended up on this adventure,
dude. And then and we pop up where we get the scooter at is outside this place called Wheelhouse.
The Wheelhouse.
That's a barely plug because I didn't go in there. I have no idea what that place is about, so I can't shout it out too much. But there are a bunch of people. There are a bunch of people out there, and all those people did not look like they're having fun.
Right? No, they weren't.
Anyway, what was going on was, you all right?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, but you need to go chill. Go ask mom. That was my son. He was trying to pop in.
I couldn't tell who it was. He was
looking for a guest spot.
Dude,
it might have been my daughter.
That's what I thought it was at first.
It's hard to hear with the headphones.
It's hard to hear. But so we're outside the wheelhouse, and it had just closed. I'm assuming because there were about 100 people outside.
I don't think it. I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't closed because it wasn't super late.
It was the weirdest thing, dude. Because there's
bars where we live stay open later than the ones that
in St. Louis. But it looked open. But it was so weird because there were a bunch of people. It looked like they were in line to go in, but then there was no one inside. Mm-hmm. It was very confusing. Maybe it did just close.
Just a ton of people outside.
Shut down too. I don't know.
Riding scooters back and forth.
Yeah. So we pop on that thing.
Yes.
I'm up.
Yes.
We're rolling.
Scooting.
We're scooting hard.
Pew, pew, pew.
And then
17.3 miles per hour.
17.3 miles an hour. And then I just eat shit 10 seconds in.
Yes.
10 seconons in.
Literally fresh scoot. Fresh scoot for me. And Sean is so happy. I'm so happy.
And I'm thinking to myself, son of a bitch.
Oh, this is the smoothest paved road. I'll never get hurt here.
But what I'm really thinking is, hey, it's all good because at least I got away from everyone and no one saw me.
Yep.
And literally as that's going through my head, some dude getting into a car goes, oh, that sucks, bro. And I go, son of a bitch. Like, I was fine. Like, I just didn't want anyone to see.
Insult to injury, because it's not even like he said something we didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, does it suck? Yeah. Does it really suck?
Does it suck?
Oh, no. This is so cool.
Hey, how bad does it suck for you?
Yeah. Right. Is it bad for you?
Is it bad for you? Because you see my arm? You see my knee?
Because let's just be honest. I just made your night. I just made your night.
And yeah,
I just made your night.
That's why you should have said, "This is so awesome, bro."
Yeah. No,
like
awesome.
That would have made more sense. That would have made more sense for him to say. You know what I mean? Because no, it doesn't suck for you. You don't know. But keep in mind, I'm riding on the opposite. Like a street is 2 lanes. I'm riding far left of this lane. He's riding far right of that lane.
Yeah.
Falls, and I just keep on going because not because I was being a bad friend. Because I feel like I was being the best friend. You know what I mean? Because how I would have handled the situation, I explained this to him after, is I would have wanted no one to say a goddamn word to me.
No.
Not a word. Look, don't even acknowledge it.
What are you going to do? You're going to scoot over and be like, are you okay, bud?
Yeah. You're going to clown me, or you're not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Stop it. But that's why I'm the best friend.
If you I'm going to tell you right now, if you came over and tried to pull that shit, I would have kicked your scooter out from underneath you. I would have done that in a heartbeat.
You know what?
You think I'm in trouble? Bah!
You know what? Deactivated. Stop. Here, hold on. Stand there. Let me take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Let me take a picture of it so they know where I parked it.
I'd just lock it up.
Lock it up. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Yeah.
So that's our scooter story.
So yeah. Anyway, that's what we did.
And then back to Gladys though.
Yeah.
Are you done with the scooter story?
Oh yeah. I think we covered scooters.
I think we covered it
sufficiently.
Sean got hurt, and then we rode home. That's all it was.
That's all it was.
Except for the ride home took us 5 minutes. And the adventure, not even. And the adventure before took us like an hour and a half.
It took us an hour to find the scooter and 2 minutes to get home.
And then we had to wait,
Still the best time ever.
It was a great time, dude. And I mean, we left out the whole part about us having the time of our lives the previous night and that night before we went home. But back to Gladys. Listen, lady, the point is to park them anywhere. That's the whole point. So no, they're not going to say anything or help you whenever you call and complain about it. They're going to say, that's our strategy. That's our marketing strategy. We're trying to do that.
Oh, wait. There's 6 scooters out in front of your home?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Ride one.
One
Here,
for you
You
and
know
your
what, Gladys?
pal.
Let me read this review from S. Lavelle from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome time. Hurt myself.
Yeah.
Don't care. Will ride scooter again. Yeah. Peace out. Boy Scout. Sean Lavelle is out. Boom.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, that's a real review.
That's a real review.
Online. Facts.
Yeah. And P.S. I wish there were 6 of these out in front of my house every day.
Dude, I would not get anything done at home ever. I just be right. Hey, I'm gonna take out the trash. There's a scooter parked next to the trash. I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
These things, dude. I'd be riding these things forever. So anyway, Gladys J, join the revolution.
Yeah, just hop on a scooter. Get you a scoot. Stop caring so much about life, man. Just have fun. Just have fun.
Yeah.
If you can't beat them, join them. Gladys, scoot with them. Okay, and also the sidewalk is public property, so stop.
Get over yourself. So anyway, we went to St. Louis. Like we talked about. Now, we went to St. Louis to see Tom Segura.
Tommy Segura.
Probably. I mean, I think he's probably the best comedian right now.
He's definitely the best stand-up comedian right now.
I honestly think he is.
I mean, especially with the new thing, he killed it, dude. I mean, his stuff on Netflix is top notch. Put him in my mind as the best stand-up comedian right now.
He's phenomenal.
And then we saw this show.
Yeah, if you haven't watched his stuff, watch his specials on Netflix.
Mostly Stories, Disgraceful, and then I always forget this one.
You did the middle one.
I did the middle and then the last one.
His first one's completely normal. Then Mostly Stories.
Yes.
Then Disgraceful.
That is the correct order.
And then he's on the Take It Down tour right now, and he's literally going everywhere. And he's probably going to hit your city. So
and
you should
selling
get a
out
ticket.
shows most of the time twice.
Yeah.
Like you can't buy tickets to these things.
Yeah.
How long ago did we buy these tickets? Almost a year?
Literally
11 months? 10 months?
No, it wasn't. Oh, no, not quite. It was like 8 months or something like that. But it was forever. The moment that he announced, the moment that he announced dates, we just figured out, the city and the date that would work for us. And we really didn't care where we're going. It just happened to be St. Louis.
I've been watching a lot of Netflix. Mike Tyson.
This is Mike Tyson bit. So anyway, that was fantastic.
Dude, it was such a good show.
That was one of the rare entertainment things that lives up to and exceeds the hype.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said.
I mean, because we hyped this thing all the way up.
I mean, we've literally been talking about it since like the first episode of this podcast.
Dude,
we were talking about
all the way up.
I mean, it would have been so easy. It would not have been hard to disappoint.
Yeah. No, it could have been great and still disappointed.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And still managed to exceed expectations.
We're such assholes. We try to set you up for failure, Tom. But you exceeded expectations.
So that was awesome.
It was great.
It was like it was just the four of us. It was Misha, you and Shelby.
Yep.
No kids.
Great seats.
It was a really good time.
Yep. Tons of drinks. Also, real quick before we keep it pushing. Yeah. Anyone that's friends with us from our area that is listening to this, he's coming to Evansville.
Yeah.
Soon. You should see it. If the tickets aren't sold out, you should see it. But yeah, so we're in St. Louis and we had a blast. I mean, we show up there on Thursday night, in time for drinks. Of course.
Drinks. That was the goal.
Of course, that's the only thing. That's the only goal. In time for drinks, and then we went out and had a blast. Went to a couple different bars. What were the name? Where'd we go? Molly's?
The first place we went to was Oyster Bar.
That's where we ate.
And then we went to Molly's. Which Molly's
was wild, man.
Crushing it.
Wild.
Molly's in St. Louis.
We brought the party.
That's the only place. We did bring... I'll be honest, though. I feel like that's the only place in St. Louis where... I mean, we brought the party,
but they were matching our energy, or at least trying to.
We brought the party, but the party was also there.
Yeah.
But we brought it, but also
we took nothing away from the party. Like we did not have to take any party from the party. We brought our own party.
Several other places, it was very evident there was no party.
People are trying to suck the party from us.
There was no party.
You know what I mean?
We took it, and then they were trying to take it.
And they're trying to
and we had to pull it back.
Feed off the party.
But Molly's
they're
banging.
Yeah, dude.
Thursday night.
Beer pong. Boom. Beer pong champs, baby.
Thursday night beer pong. Yeah. So, I don't know. We won 50 games in a row, something like that. I don't know. That's not what happened. Well, I think
50 games.
I don't know. Yeah, it was 50. I don't know. I can count to right.
They were waiting. They were waiting for us to leave, the beer pong table at least, because they were like, we're done with this.
Literally, yeah, they were over beer pong, and we're just we're running beer pong, and the moment that we turn our back on the table
for 1 second
just to get drinks, and we turn around and they're like, whoop,
the table was gone, bro. It was almost like I thought we went to a different place.
Right.
There's a
do we need to go back to the other room?
Was there a table? Was there a table here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we took it. Well, can we have it back? We weren't done playing. We're trying to tell you to leave, dude.
Trying to tell you,
it's okay,
but it's all good.
Whatever.
Because we went over, made some new friends. Because we're always gonna make friends if we're out and about, especially if we're together. We're gonna make friends.
What was his name?
Andre Maurice.
Met
Andre Maurice in St. Louis. He's up and coming
hip hop artist. R&B / rapper, hip hop artist out of St. Louis. Actually out of Bowling Green, Kentucky. BG, Nappy Roots.
Yeah,
but currently resides in St. Louis. Hit him up.
One Andre Maurice.
One Andre Maurice. I think that's it.
one on Andre Maurice on Instagram.
Realistically, I could find it, but I just don't have the time.
Oh no, we're
we're friends now. We're friends now.
Andre Maurice.
Yeah, we're friends now.
So we had a great time with him.
We linked up.
Yeah, we linked. Yeah,
we linked.
Is that what it is?
We linked.
Is that what you call it?
Yo, let's link later.
No.
Yo, let's link up.
That sounds sexual in nature.
Yo, let's link up. So you want to stop doing all of that? What are you talking about? Let's link up later, that. Bro. Link up, bro.
If you're not watching, Tanner's doing a vulgar hand gesture.
Yo, tell me what you guys think this means. Let's take a poll. Link up, right?
Not appropriate.
You think it means link up?
Not appropriate.
Type yes in the comments, please.
Not appropriate. I don't feel good about it.
I'm just trying to link up.
So we had a great time with Andre Maurice. Made some new friends at Molly's. Stayed up
way too late. Jeez.
Also, St. Louis.
Dude, we're getting old, man. We gotta calm down.
Your food game is whack after midnight.
After midnight. What do you guys do?
Like
die?
Nothing.
You guys just die?
So what do we do?
Have you ever seen that movie where those two guys, are out of their minds and all they want are those little tiny, delicious sliders? That's what Sean did. I didn't partake because I was dead. I was dead.
Yeah, we're referencing Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yes.
Which, if that movie were made today, it would be complete garbage because you just do Postmates.
You just Postmates. This was way easier than I thought.
White Castle.
I didn't even think of it. Yeah. Dude, we didn't see a cheetah. We didn't do this. We didn't do that. That's crazy. This movie sucked.
So yeah, we did Postmates and got a Crave case from White Castle. That is 30 cheeseburgers, by the way.
Those of you who do not know what a Crave case is, it is 30. You can get them cheese. You can get them hamburger. You can get a mix.
It's the most. We got a mix.
And then they bring it to you. Thing. It's called a case, a Crave case. They bring it to you in a cardboard briefcase. It has a handle. Dude. So like in movies when you're watching, I don't know, any shady movie or whatever about like some criminal organization, they show up there like, you got the stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we got the stuff, dude.
Stuff. Boop, boop. I'm not gonna lie, you weren't there because you were passed out on the Shays Lounge.
Shays.
However, that's kind of how it went down because when I went to meet the Postmates driver, and I knew like we're hungry, right? And he hands me this very compact box, and he like as a case, like as a briefcase, and he made the exchange.
You want to check the goods,
and he handed it to me, and I was like, "Is this everything?" And he's like, yeah. And I was like, "You're sure this is everything?" I was kind of a dick.
You kind of aggressive?
Yeah, because when I get drunk, I'm not aggressive. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the happiest. I'm in the greatest mood that there's ever been.
Okay.
However, when it crosses over because I'm starving,
you're hangry.
Yeah. And then especially if someone's like messing with that.
Yeah.
Like I thought this guy was maybe he's holding back a bag or something for himself.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Oh,
or
maybe he just forgot.
Maybe he just forgot.
Or maybe just like a couple fries or something.
Yeah.
Like you look in his cup holder, he didn't take like a whole thing,
and
but
they're
he just
in
like
there. And I
just grabbed a couple.
And so I was just like, all I'm saying is I wanted this has happened before. I'll just say this. This happened before with Uber Eats or Postmates or something where I order something and then they drop it off and they're like, here you go, here's everything, and I go, great, and then I like leave them a 5-star review and a tip and everything, and then I go and I open the bag and I'm missing things.
And they open their phone up and see that rating you just gave them while they're eating a White Castle.
Exactly.
And they're like, la 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 la.
So I'm just saying it's happened before, and in this situation at I don't know 4 a.m. or whatever it was
in St. Louis, they could steal your White Castles very easily.
There wasn't like a plan B. It wasn't like,
how mad would you have been if you opened that case and there's literally like 2 hollow spots?
Oh my gosh.
Would you have lost it?
I would have jumped on that line. That was the night before. It doesn't count.
Look, you're going to have to fix it, okay?
So anyway, I smashed about 12 of these White Castle cheeseburgers, sliders.
That's impressive.
I'm exaggerating, but I did eat more than I should have.
Yeah.
And then I woke up the next morning and I ate more of them.
Yeah,
it
cold.
It was cold, yeah.
Cold. That's the detail he didn't leave. He left out. Cold.
That's how I like it.
He ate them cold.
If it's not hot, it better be cold. That's all I'm saying.
No lukewarm. That stuff's
give me some
garbage.
lukewarm bullshit.
That stuff's garbage.
But we did leave out one very fun detail about that night.
What?
Before we got home, Well, where'd we go?
I think we left out 2 fun details.
Okay.
Yeah, because I
fill them in.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking of one.
Are you thinking about your thing? Yeah, your thing's pretty good. I had this thing. I almost got taken home by this like 55-year-old lady.
Oh yeah,
and her husband was with her.
Literally at a bar,
and they were cool with it, dude.
Like under the overpass.
Okay, yeah,
it was like
it was like
sketchiest bar.
It was like you know where trolls live?
Yeah, it was there.
That's where we're.
It was there. It was at that.
Yeah,
place.
It was there. Mm-hmm. It was where trolls live because it was literally under an overpass. If you've ever been to St. Louis or Louisville or any big city, you know how these highways that are high in the sky go through the city, and you can drive underneath them, and sometimes people drink beer underneath them at a bar.
Trash bar. That's what we did. Trash bar. I think it was called Trash Bar.
Yeah, that's what we did.
It was next to Oyster Bar.
It was next to Oyster Bar. Yeah,
but this was Trash Bar.
Dude, have you ever had good oysters or very close to a highway like that?
I get all my oysters from under the highway.
It's next level, okay? It's like only something you'd see in Philadelphia. Like Always, it was like literally an Always Sunny skit, like where we're at. And this,
you want some of this? What do you want?
Yeah, I'll take a little bit. Whatever you want to open.
I'm gonna get into the wild turkey.
Let's do it then.
101.
Yeah, just give me a little bit.
A little bit. So go on.
So yeah, just like randomly, dude. I mean, and this isn't much of a story. It's just a thing that happened because me and Sean, we started the night doing the Bobby bitch dance from Bobby Shmurda, and like it's been a joke of ours for a little bit now. Thank you, sir. Yeah. It's been a joke of ours for a little bit now. He does this move and he's like, we call it like the fluffer, and then we like throw in Sean's dance move, we throw in mine, and we throw in our buddy Trandon's signature move, and we were just killing it. Then so we're at this bar and they're playing music, and so we were doing that, right? Like we were hitting our moves, and I was over there, I was out of my mind because I really don't even remember being there too much.
You're pretty much gone at that point.
And then all of a sudden, this like 50-plus-year-old lady comes over to me.
She's a good-looking lady.
Yeah, she was okay, right? She was okay.
She was, yes.
Yeah.
She's a very good-looking lady.
And she came over to me, and literally, she like kind of started dancing like towards me, like
she danced up on you. I know how good. Yeah, you know how it goes. Yeah.
And she was kind of like floating like Prince in that Chappelle skit. And then she came up to me and literally like a movie. I don't know, like a Corey and Topanga kiss. Mm-hmm.
Threw her,
she did that.
Threw her hooks on you. She hooked you.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa. I was like, holy. And, you know, like I'm here with my lady. Yeah. And she's like, I'm here with my man.
Yeah, she was there.
And I'm like,
no question about that.
Whoa. And I don't even know if I feel comfortable saying what her husband said to me.
No, you need to say it.
Okay, because this is what her husband said to me. Immediately after.
And he said this. I mean, this is what
he said. I swear
to
God.
It's not your words.
Yeah, swear to God, this is what he said. So I'm only going to quote this guy. This is not something I'm into. I swear.
From the bar under the
overpass, especially. Okay, this lady has her arms around my neck, and I'm being very friendly because we're leaving. Honestly, like we're on our way. Like everyone's leaving. I'm on the way out.
Our Uber was there.
Yeah, so I'm like,
literally,
okay, lady, like this is nice. I'm not mad at you. You know, you're a very sweet lady. Okay, see ya. And her husband goes, "Yeah, I'll take you home. You get the front, I'll get the back." And I was like, "Whoa!" I mean, wait. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Okay, I couldn't do it, guys. It was very, very aggressive and straightforward. The thing is, though, there is something with that. Like, I respect anyone who has the balls.
Just go for it.
To just say that kind of stuff. And you know,
if that's what you're into,
well, like realistically,
just
and
go
like
for
the
it,
thing
whatever.
is, like it's a laugh for me, but I don't judge those people.
Nah,
you know, I don't judge them. It's whatever they're into, man. It's just a laugh, but it was a good time. And then we did some more stuff, right? I can't remember where we go immediately after that. Is this where we went?
We went to the casino.
We tried to go to this fake bar. I think we were trying to go to a fake bar that didn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah, we tried to go to like I was a little out of it at this point. So yeah, we tried to go somewhere and it wasn't there.
No, like, yeah, that's not real. Well, why have you been driving us around?
I will
for
say
10 minutes?
I was a little. The car ride was a little.
I don't even remember that car ride.
It could have been because I hit Andre Maurice's vape pen. That could have had something to do with it.
That was probably it.
Because Andre Maurice had a vape pen and I hit it,
and Sean was like,
and
I was like, Sean, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm ready to go.
And I said, let's go. And I said,
turn it up to 11.
I said, thank you, Andre Maurice. And then we hit the road. And
I did the Sammy Sosa thing.
Yeah,
hit him with it.
And so yeah, I don't remember the car ride, and we tried to go to. It sounds right. We tried to go to a bar, it wasn't open, and so we went to the casino. in St. Louis.
Popped up at the casino. I don't remember that car ride either. But I remember getting out of the car and I remember walking into it because I was in front of everyone because I was like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I do not remember your status at this point. Like, I don't remember what you were doing or anything like that. Sean was in great shape. I was in great shape. Okay. We'll let you guys decide. Just, you weren't there, but I'll tell you what happens and then you can see.
I was in great shape.
So I walk to the bathroom and I come out.
Yeah.
And then this is what I missed. Go ahead.
So I walked into the casino.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with casinos, which would be a shame, should be, because everyone should go to casinos.
You should partake. You should gamble. What are you doing? Saving your money for a house or something?
At the front, there's always the front entrance, and then there's always a long walk, and then you inevitably end up at a place where there's a security guard
checking IDs.
Or multiple security guards, and they're checking IDs. So I got there to that lady,
and not much farther,
and I got my ID out, and I was like, hey, let's go in or whatever. Do you need to see my ID?
I'm here.
Or something. I said something like that. Like,
no,
here's my ID.
He probably said, I've arrived.
I could have said that too.
Reservation for one.
That would have been applicable.
Lovell. You may have heard of me.
And I think maybe I was asking if they're open, but casinos are always open. Maybe that's where the problem started. But anyway, I said something, and what she said was, yeah, but
not for you.
Unfortunately, you're too intoxicated.
Boom.
I'm not going to let you in.
Boom.
And I went,
who is she to judge you?
I don't know. I think she
too intoxicated for whom?
For whom?
Did you hear me say whom?
Whom?
Who says whom if they're not sober? Whom? Too intoxicated for whom?
I mean, it's not like we were trying to get into my niece's cotillion or something like that.
Yeah, are we popping up at little Stevie's bar mitzvah?
No, it wasn't that. I mean, we're at a fucking casino.
I mean, what am I gonna do here with my drunk self? Win money? No, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm literally gonna give it to you.
We're literally here to give you money.
I'm job security for you.
Yeah, that's literally why we're here. But she didn't want to hear about it. And I was like, I was real nice. Like, I was nice. I wanted to be understood.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the situation. I think that's what you said.
I think that's what I said. I wanted to be understood. I was not mean. I was never mean for a moment in time. However, I was confused because
you were drunk.
I was drunk. Obviously, I was drunk. I'm not questioning. Like, there's no question. I was drunk. And if you looked at me, you'd probably go, that guy's probably drunk. Like, it's not.
That guy's drunk. That guy's been drinking.
But it's not. I mean, it's not like I'm.
Am I breaking the law? I got an Uber here, lady.
Yeah, I got an Uber here.
What am I doing?
I'm not driving. I'm not being, belligerent. I'm not being mean. I'm not being aggressive. I'm not causing any trouble. I'm literally doing nothing.
But they looked at you and said,
I'm literally doing nothing but I'm being a patron of all these businesses in St. Louis.
St. Louis, just spending money. That's all we were doing there. That's all we did there. Spend money.
That's literally all. And have the time of our lives. Yeah. And spend money. That was it.
Let us do it.
And I'm just like, whoa. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And she's like, you know what I mean? Like, I see you, like, I saw you walking in, like, you're too intoxicated, you can't come in. And I was like, okay, but, like, yes, I am, but also I don't understand because I'm not causing trouble. Like, we're just trying to have fun.
Once again, for whom?
Right. And she said, look, all I can say is I can't let you in. If you want to talk to my manager, you can talk to my manager. And I said, bring him out. Like, what do I care? Like,
bring him out.
I don't have anything to lose. And again, I'm not being mean at all. But she said, I mean, the only thing you do is talk to my manager. And I was like,
and Sean said, why don't you bring that little bitch ass right over here for me? Okay. Thanks, sweetheart.
Let's bring him out.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
And so her manager comes out and she's like, yeah, you have to leave. And at this point in time, Cheyenne was like, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, what she said.
Cheyenne was mad. She wasn't mad at me.
Cheyenne, and Shelby are nowhere near Sean at this point. We're literally sitting
like 100 yards away.
Yeah, seriously.
No, Cheyenne was still close because she was trying to pull me away. Mm-hmm. And Cheyenne's like, we're not spending any money. Because Cheyenne was like offended. Mm-hmm. She's like, I don't know what's going on. They're not going to let us in. Like, we're not spending any money here.
My Sean?
We're not giving them our money.
Not our hard-earned pesos, hombre.
And I was like, yeah. I mean, like, whatever. But like,
I got a bone to pick with this.
Yeah, let me figure this out real quick. Okay, yeah. Like, you don't want to. Okay, but let me figure this out. And then they're like, no, I'm sorry. Like, you just need. And Cheyenne is pulling me away, and I was like, hold on. Like, hold up. And then she was like, whatever, and just walked away. And I was like, okay. And then I turned back around, and at this point in time, there were 3 women.
Yes.
Dude,
there were
3.
Were there guys there too?
No.
There's just 3 women stopping you.
There's 3 women. It was the original one.
Yeah, the OG.
And then her supervisor brought someone else. Because I think that they thought that it was
an
like,
issue.
Like, it was an issue, like a risk.
Well, I mean, you were balling your fist up pretty aggressively and putting them in front of your face, shaking.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't put that out there. Because that's not true. I was never anything but
you really were. Honestly, you were very calm. Now, if you would have got a bad beat in like a poker game or something, maybe you would have got a little upset.
I might have flipped.
But other than that, like, no, you were super chill. Like, I remember you being chill. I was just ready to go.
And I wasn't being loud. I mean, I'm always loud, but for me, like, I wasn't being loud. And it's loud in there anyway, so it's fine. And I was just like, no, like, I was being persistent, but I was not. But also, they were not telling me.
Very persistent. To leave or anything. They never told you to leave. They said you couldn't come in.
They said I can't come in. Yeah. And she said, you can talk to my manager. It's
all in the phrasing, lady.
Yeah. She said, you can talk to my manager. And I said, okay, like, let me talk to your manager.
Bring that shit out here, then bring the table out here.
They made it. We'll do this right here.
Bring the table right here, then if I can't get past you, lady.
They made it very. That's what we should have done. Hey, let's roll.
Just bought a deck of cards.
Hey, let's roll for it.
Yeah, this is a casino, right?
Let's roll for it.
House always wins, right? Let's do it then. Yeah. 7. Boom.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Let me in. Let me in.
Let's go.
Let me in.
Dude, I would have lost my mind if you would have ever at any point in that. If you would have turned to us and like been like, I would have lost it. I don't even think I should have came in at that point. No. But like, this dude just broke the whole system.
It would have been amazing.
It's savage.
It would have been, but it didn't work out that way.
It didn't work out that way. And then they sent us home.
And yeah, they were like, and that's where it got to like, and Cheyenne's like, you know, we got to get out. And that's where I was like, because it was starting to get escalated because like Cheyenne was a little upset.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, we're fine. And they're like, no, you need to go. And I was like, whoa, this is getting like escalated. And all I was trying to do was.
Is this a thing?
All I was trying to do was de-escalate it. Yeah. However, in my state, I was probably escalating it.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, no. And I was like, no. Like I was saying no to everyone.
No to everyone except for me. Yes, here, yes.
And I was like, look. I just need you to know. I'm not being like And I was like, I'm not being a dick. I just need everyone to know. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
And they said, sir, that's it. Pretty sure that's what fucking Jeffrey Dahmer told his victims before he killed them. I'm not mad at you. This is just something wrong with me. I'm sorry.
And they were like, yeah, we get it. And I was like, all right, whatever.
All right,
that's all I'm going to get. I got to go.
All right, later.
So I had to leave. And then we went from there to home and we got White Castle.
Yeah, we got White Castle.
It was one of the greatest nights of all time. We did it up. So anyway.
Friday, repeat.
Basically, yeah.
Repeat. Almost exact same thing. Add scooters.
Pretty much, yeah, except for Tom Segura and scooters.
Add scooters.
We took,
add Speakeasy, add scooters, add Tom Segura.
Literally all of that true, yeah.
Boom.
We took one of the greatest nights, and then we added Tom Segura, Speakeasy,
add deviled eggs,
scooters, and those fancy ass deviled eggs.
Add that $30 cocktail you bought.
I will.
The Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know.
Yo, if anyone's listening, vote in the comments if you think Sean should have spent $30 on that cocktail. It's called the Scotty Doesn't Know.
It was good.
It was good. It tasted good.
It was $15 good.
Did it get you $30 drunk?
No.
Did it get you $5 drunk?
Yes.
Did it get you $10 drunk?
No.
Okay. Well, there we go.
It was a $15. It was a $15 cocktail.
Shout out, kind of. Like, I was happy. I think the steak thing might have been my fault.
Yeah.
Because I let it rest for so long. Maybe. Like, possibly. Very possible. Or maybe they just overcooked my steak. Regardless, it was still delicious.
We went to a restaurant called Blood and Sand.
Shout out Blood and Sand. Who would have thunk you could get some food at a place called Blood and Sand?
Yeah.
I'm going to go eat at Blood and Sand. It's like, no, you're going to sign up for the Game of Thrones.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's basically what it is.
And I was like, no, I'm signing up for these deviled eggs with caviar on top.
You've been talking about these deviled eggs
longer than Tom Segura. I mean, well, just the same amount of time.
It was like, we're going to St.
Couple
Louis,
hours difference,
and we're so excited. Oh, we're going great. And then
Shine's like, I want to eat here.
I want to eat here. It sounds awesome. and then Tanner starts talking about these deviled eggs that were on the menu.
Just Google the menu, find some deviled eggs.
Ironically, they were no longer even on the menu.
Yeah. That was going to be a problem, like a real problem.
They legitimately were not on the menu.
They didn't have the deviled eggs. So it's like a place, and they probably change their menu weekly or something like that. Maybe even nightly. Who knows what they do there? Have a couple things. But these deviled eggs that I'd literally, and it's kind of like it's a joke. Okay. It's a joke at this point.
Yeah.
Because everyone in the group knew that I was expecting these deviled eggs. On top of that, literally anyone I've had interaction with and spoke about this trip to, people at work, my family, know about the deviled eggs also.
Random strangers.
And literally, whenever I pop into any of these people, and they're going to, how was the trip? How were the deviled eggs? They're going to ask me that, guaranteed, because that's all I was talking about. Period. Deviled eggs.
So,
they're good.
To everyone,
the deviled eggs of Blood and Sand are good.
That's all you're going to say about it?
If you were curious.
Did they live up to the hype?
I paid $270 for dinner.
You still talking about this bullshit about how much money you spent on dinner?
And although my steak was overcooked,
stop talking about how much money you spent on dinner.
It was worth the experience. I'm not saying it in a good and a positive light. I'm saying it in a negative light.
I know,
because I'm disgusted. But it's not that big of a deal because I enjoyed it and I enjoy the experience. And they have to pay for these really sick 20-foot tall mahogany church doors that they have in there.
Yeah, that is
and
big
it's
ass
sick,
doors.
dude. These doors cost thousands of dollars, $20,000,
thousands on thousands.
And they're beautiful. And like it was worth it because I had a good view of those doors. I had a good view. This place is literally what happens whenever millennials move into the workspace and they have a little bit of money and they open up a restaurant in downtown St. Louis.
Yeah, they had behind the bar, they had a like chalk drawing of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
chalk drawing. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, that's what we're doing here. This is a nice place, right? And the drink cocktail, like the cocktails, Scotty doesn't know was his drink. I got the Destiny's Child Say My Name.
Yeah,
sick.
It was good.
A bunch of pop culture references.
Their cocktails were excellent.
They were good. Okay, I say good. I'm wrong. He's right. They were excellent.
They were excellent. The cocktails were excellent. My $30 cocktail.
That was the only one that was like ridiculously priced, though. Other than that, it was good. It was
other than that, and the only reason it was that expensive was because they used like I forget what it was.
It was a 14-year Scotch or something.
Yeah, I thought it was older. I think
it was only 14.
Maybe
that's why I was kind of confused, but it was only 14.
Yeah, but even then, everything else they're using
12,
is
10, 12.
No, it's not even aged. Everything else they're using is just normal. Whatever.
Gotcha.
But in that drink, they used
the nice stuff.
I mean, if you bought a shot of that, or just not a shot,
a glass.
We're not,
you buy one of these.
Yeah,
if you like a ice chunk in there.
If you bought like a finger of it,
a neat.
No ice chunk.
You don't do the ice chunk. Every now and then I'll do the ice chunk, man. I think
I'm good with it, but if you're ordering expensive scotch,
I know you don't want to because they'll look at you weird, and maybe everyone else that you're drinking it with will look at you weird. But I think it's It's like, okay,
yeah. Oh, do you put the Splenda in it too? Yeah,
Scotch and Splenda.
Scotch and Splenda.
Tastes like Splenda. Get you drunk like Scotch. Michael Scott,
dude,
crushed it.
If you want to do that, then get you a Makers on the rocks. Okay.
Well, the thing about Makers is, I don't like it.
Get you a JD on the rocks.
The thing about Jack Daniels is, tastes like water anyway.
Then get a Jack and Coke, you hillbilly. What do you want me to say?
Okay, hey, don't call me a hillbilly for liking that. Okay, it's a delicious drink.
I'm saying if you want something refreshing,
whiskey and cold is good, dude. I don't care what you guys say.
Whiskey and cold?
Whiskey and cola.
Oh, whiskey and cola?
Whiskey cola. Well, because some people don't have Coke. Some people got Pepsi. Some people got RC. Some people got double cola.
If you're putting...
Some people got Cripa-Cola.
I'm down with Cripa-Cola.
Shout out Killer Mike and Cripa-Cola.
Cripa-Cola, no doubt.
I think that business fell through already.
Also, if you're putting cola in your whiskey, you're drinking the wrong whiskey. And go jump off a bridge. Drink and drive.
Cola.
Drink and drive.
Cola. Well, and to be fair, guys, I just want to let everyone
go ahead and polish
anyone
off
and everyone listening. I just want to make it clear. I do not call them colas. I don't do that. No. I don't say cola
because you'd be.
What do you call? Okay. So what's your generic word? Like your word for a soft drink?
Soda.
Soda. I'm gonna grab a soda.
I don't say pop. I'm not a prick.
Okay, dude. Okay, so I remember seeing this thing a while back, and it was like depending on where you are from, you say it differently. Soda pop, soda pop is a thing. Some people just call them Cokes.
God, like if you say soda pop,
my little cousin on my dad's side, my only cousin on my dad's side, called it soda pop all my life growing up. I don't know if he still does. I don't even know.
No disrespect to him, but also
he was insane.
He should never do that.
He was insane, dude.
It's really bad.
He was insane.
It's really bad.
Some people just call it Coke, no matter what. Like you get like, hey, give me a Coke out of the fridge. It's like we only got Sprite.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bring it.
just bring that shit. And
hey, mouth breather.
It's kind of like the Kleenex thing.
No, it's not like the Kleenex thing. It's not like the Kleenex thing. It's not like the Band-Aid thing.
Just bring me a Band-Aid.
Those are not the same thing.
Just bring me a Band-Aid.
No.
Just bring me a Band-Aid.
Those are not the same. So anyway.
Bring me a cola.
Did we wrap that? So anyway.
Wrap it.
The casino. Yeah. So I got thrown out of the casino. And then you have a video. I need to post that.
Yeah, we can post that video.
We should post it on the podcast Instagram.
Let's do it.
We'll do it.
We'll
post it after. Of me outside the casino,
having the time of his life.
In the time of my life, no question. And I don't know, like you let us know. Like, was I right?
Let us know what you think.
Was I right, or was I?
Or was he too intoxicated to come into your casino?
I don't think that would be the best if we had enough of an audience, which we don't. But if we did, of people from casinos that could weigh in, like, hey, you could have passed at my casino, or
that's where we're going.
That's where I would. Yeah,
that's where we're going next time.
Okay,
anytime. Excuse me.
Jeez, guy. You okay?
Hold on. Do
you need an allergy pill?
Okay, I don't need another one. The thing is,
yeah,
I've never sneezed less than 2 times.
Okay, that's fair.
Have you ever done that? Do you know anyone who can sneeze once?
Yeah, me.
That's not real.
No, that's normal.
You know what that means?
That I'm in control of my bodily functions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I think so. But also it means that you're clean of sin. You know what I mean? Like you just need one sneeze to get the sin out.
I'm not going down this road with you. Psycho.
Achoo. Just a little bit of sin. Just a little bit of sin.
Here's the thing. You're a psychopath.
Just a little bit of sin out of me. Bless you. Thank you.
So you're a total psychopath.
Got the sin out. Mm-hmm. So is that St. Louis? Was that St. Louis?
I'm St. Louis.
That was St. Louis. Beer pong champs.
Lime champ. Scooter champs.
Lime champs for sure. Dude, so I mean, I'll talk about this a different time. Kind of going into something different. So I watched, not really different, sorry. I've been watching a couple things, and I just want to know if you've seen them. We're gonna go through them pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you've seen them, if you want to see them, if you're excited, if you're not excited.
Oh, I'll let you know.
If you've seen it, how was it? What were your thoughts? Don't really care too much, but it's part of the show.
I mean, we could do it preemptively. I could just say your taste is trash, so it's probably all bad.
Okay. Well, not all of them are movies. Maybe some of it's real life stuff.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch the Anthony Joshua fight?
No. However, I mean, I know.
Yeah,
I did not watch it. I did not even know it was happening. I was just
me neither. We were in St. Louis.
We're in St. Louis. I wasn't paying attention.
And now to be clear, if you haven't been watching the podcast, we've talked about fights a couple times in the past. We're not huge fans.
No.
But like he watches the fights and I try to watch like
bandwagon fans.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, oh, it's a big fight. Let's watch it. Like it's entertaining stuff for sure. And honestly, I think it all really started with Joe Rogan for me, like watching those podcasts, like, oh yeah, fighting is cool. I used to watch it when I was in high school. No big deal. But like I respect the hell out of those guys because it's like an insane thing. Anthony Joshua held 4 belts.
Yeah.
Lost them all in one night.
Yeah.
To one overweight Mexican-American man named Andy Ruiz. And I pulled up whenever I got home, I was so fascinated by it. And I was looking at some YouTube stuff and I came across this interview with Anthony Joshua. And it was from a couple months back.
Hey, take that back. Your mom's not going to like it.
She's not. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
And he said, they basically were like clowning him. They're like, so if you lose, and then like they just like left it open. He goes, you'll never hear from me again. I was like, whoa, man.
Ooh,
yeah, you lost.
Backward.
You lost, dude. Both 29 years old. Andy Ruiz looks like anyone who works at the gas station.
Chunk from the Goonies, but Mexican.
Yeah. I mean, like, literally, he works there. He works up the street there.
Yeah.
And you, like, saw him, like, go to Walmart the other day.
Yeah. He delivered your mail.
Yeah. But, like, if you saw...
the most average-looking person.
But if you saw Anthony Joshua, you'd lose your mind. Yeah. Because you'd be like, that dude's a superhuman.
He's a walking statue.
With a 12-pack.
Yeah. 12. Yeah.
Literally. Like, this dude is insanely big, scary, British. Which isn't that scary. Let's be honest. He's British. That's true.
Yeah, that's fine.
He lost in the 7th round. Got knocked out.
Yeah. Technical knockout.
TKO. Absolutely.
Technical knockout.
Judge said,
he went,
you can't continue.
Yeah. He went. Did you? I mean, you watched it, right? And he's like, because I did not watch it live. I watched all the highlights and several times, and it was, God bless, man. It was like, you good? And he's like, he's just shaking his head. And the ref is like, no.
You can't continue, champ. Sorry. You lost all 4 belts.
Did you see, there's a dude, did you see the Instagram thing that Joe Rogan, like, reposted?
Yeah, where it's like the fake, like, voiceover of Andy Ruiz?
I don't think so.
Okay, continue, and then I'll say what this video is because it's funny.
So this dude posted a thing, and they did another one for Deontay Wilder, but I don't know, I don't remember his name. It's like Raymond something, but he posted this video where the hit that he takes in the temple, like the one that really messed him up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, continue.
He gets so it shows like he gets hit in the temple. And then, like, his soul
just leaves his
starts
body.
walking, and then, like, his spirit just walks out of the arena goes and gets on the plane and flies back to England. It's a hilarious video.
Yeah, dude, it was so funny. The one I was talking about was, like, his post-fight interview in the ring. And it was, like, a voiceover and, like, the most stereotypical, like, you know, Spanish, like, American accent. And he's like, oh, man, shit, STL. Like, I didn't even know I was going to do this. I just showed up because that one dude canceled the fight. And, like, did all that. This is so crazy. Dude, this dude took this fight on a moment's notice.
Yeah.
If you don't know boxing, people prepare for these fights for, like, 6 months.
6 months. Minimum.
Like, they're doing a rematch already. It was announced today.
Really?
In November.
No, I didn't know that.
In November.
Are you kidding me?
Dead serious.
So we're watching that.
I think it's typically
100%.
The champion puts in the clause, like the fight contract or like the clause, rematch if loss. You know what I mean? Like guaranteed rematch shot if I lose.
But it's still at their discretion.
Yeah,
and I am surprised that he's like, I don't know. Yeah. I guess it makes sense.
It'd be really funny for like, nah, bro, nah, you never get a shot at these again. You never get. What's kind of crazy about it is how can you have all 4 belts? Like the next person that wins will always have all 4 belts.
The best tweet was, and then we'll pop off this because
no one knows.
We're not boxing experts. But Brendan Schaub, he posted like the best thing about it. Like he tweeted the greatest thing. It was like something about like the 3 heavyweight champs have been playing grab ass.
Mm-hmm. Meaning Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And it finally caught up to one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was like, because they're all dancing around. What we want to see is those 3 fighting each other in any combination.
Yeah.
And instead, like, no, they're fighting all these scrubs. And
the one time we got the fight, it was a draw. And then they're not doing a rematch.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And everyone just pissed. And what the fuck? And then it was like,
oh, you lose to this dude.
Got him.
Dude, did you see the last thing. There's a picture of both of them in 2012. It like showed a picture of each of them in 2012, and it was like he lost to this guy. Andy Ruiz was like dressed in like jorts, like South Pole jorts,
100%,
like Air Force Ones, fitted cap like backwards, like some Gucci shades, and like some real player like for the Instagram like that.
That's fantastic.
And then Anthony Joshua was doing in 2012, winning the gold medal in London. He lost. Nerd. Next, I watched Aladdin.
Yeah.
And it was sick. You haven't seen Aladdin, right?
No.
Okay, if you haven't seen it, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. Not as much time as we did. Watch Aladdin. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Will Smith kills it. I also saw Detective Pikachu. If you've watched the podcast in the past and you saw this particular episode, Sean owes me $20 because it got a really... No, it didn't get a great score. It didn't get a great score.
I do owe you $20,
but I think we had like an over under on it. Is what we did.
We did over 50%. I owe you $20. Under 50%. Yeah. You owe on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes, on Rotten Tomatoes.
And it got like a 60, which is not great.
I think according to the stipulations of the agreement.
Yes.
Okay. It's a good movie. I mean, am I going to see it again? Probably not.
Here's the thing,
but like it's entertaining.
The only thing I'm going to say about this is this: if we were to make this bet in the future on a different property,
you're gonna move it up a notch.
It has to be moved up a notch, and I'm going to tell you why. Actually, you're going to help me explain why. Are you ready?
I don't know if I want to.
Are you ready?
No.
So we take a movie at 50%.
Grease.
No. We take a movie and we say, okay, 50% is like our line that we're using.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at all the movies that are,
so give it plus 10%. That takes it to 60%.
Okay.
And how does everyone feel about that movie? It's like, oh, okay. Like, hey, yeah, that's not great. That's not terrible. Like 60% is like pretty respectable, right? That's from the middle to plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay. But you go from the middle to minus 10?
And it's garbage.
To 40?
Yeah.
And you say that movie scored 40? 100% garbage. I would never watch that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And so what I'm saying is, it's not, like 50 is not really the middle.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I think 60 is the middle. Now,
I don't think that's how 100 works.
It's not how 100 works. It's not how 100 works.
Hold on, let me try.
But no, I think it's how movie. If we're ranking a movie, I think that's how it goes.
That's how movie works.
Listen,
movie works 60.
Listen. Regardless of that, even if we applied those rules, you still would have won this because it came in over 60.
Yeah.
However, that I feel like is more
the bar going forward.
I feel like that's more accurate because the reality is, if anything is in the 50s,
it's garbage.
Even if it's 59,
it's garbage.
It's garbage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not 49.
Yeah,
49, it's extra garbage.
No, but also, I think the original thing about this movie was, I mean, maybe I was like hyping it up, saying it was going to be great.
Maybe.
But I know for a fact that you were downplaying it all. Like, you were saying it was going to be a garbage.
I mean, if we had a producer, they would play the clip of you way overhyping.
We do have a... Roll it, Jay.
Roll it.
Hey, my name's Jay. I can't really... Jay, roll the clip, Jay. I can't find it in the archive. All right. We're going to go into the next thing.
No, but so I read the reviews, and honestly, what I'm gathering, I haven't watched yet. I'm gonna watch
Deadpool in a mouse suit.
I'm going to watch it. No, not that. What I'm gathering from it, though, is truthfully, I truthfully believe it's as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's at 66% right now.
I believe it's as bad as I thought it was going to be. However, the Pokemon nostalgia crowd,
is going to love it.
Has made it better than it is.
That's what you think. Aladdin is at 56%.
Like, I'm just saying, if this movie were Detective Digimon,
I think okay. Well, I think 60 makes sense for Rotten Tomatoes because at that point it's a splat.
Yes.
When you're at 59, it's a splat.
Again,
your tomato's still there when you're at 60 plus.
It doesn't matter in this case.
Yeah, because I won, and they were over.
You still would have won. You still would have won. So it doesn't matter. However,
but going forward,
if we were to do it again, which we will,
John
inevitably,
Wick got a 90.
I can't wait to watch it.
Have you
seen
watch
them?
it. No, I've seen the first and the second. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And but the thing is, now I'm going to be completely honest. I don't care what anyone says. I enjoy the movies. They're not great movies.
No. That's bullshit. They are great movies.
They're not great movies.
They are great movies.
Keanu is a great guy, and everyone feels bad for him because he's lonely.
You're wrong. Everything you're saying is wrong.
Jane the Virgin got 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay,
we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
I'm so mad right now. What's the last black man in San Francisco? There's only one black guy in San Francisco?
It's not even a real movie. You're making things up now.
Okay.
What else
it's
is
got
on your
92.
list?
I don't know.
What else is on your list?
So pissed off right now.
You're spiraling, bro. You're spiraling.
The last thing on my list is go fuck yourself.
Oh, perfect.
No, it's just Brendan Schaub's stand up, and it is. Now I don't want to do this to him. I like him a lot. It's the worst stand up It's way worse than you ever would imagine.
Oh, No, really?
Whatever you thought it was going to be, and you thought it was going to not be not good.
I didn't think it was going to be great, but I thought it'd be pretty good. No?
He has the worst delivery, the worst timing, the worst stage presence, the most insecure stage performer I've ever seen in my entire life.
I don't know if I can watch it.
It'll make you cringe.
I have to watch it.
You have to watch it, I think, because we're fans of him.
I love him.
On podcasts, especially. He's great. Like, he really is. I think he's funny. His stand-up is bad. Now, I'm saying maybe he'll be great in the future. Dudes, all these other stand-up comedians work years. Years.
I mean, years. I will say this. Like, he has a special, so there's that.
He has a special.
That's a big deal.
If we saw it in person at a comedy club, maybe we'd be laughing. Different. You know what I mean? Because, it amps it up a little bit. It was terrible.
Don't hold any punches, bro.
And on top of that, what was crazy? As I was watching it, I was like, dude, this is so bad. And Shelby was like, watch. I started it by myself, and she got so mad. I started it Saturday night by myself, and she was so mad. Yeah. Because literally, swear to God, she woke up out of her sleep, and she was like, hit me. She hit me, and she goes, no, we're supposed to watch that together. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And I fumbled with Showtime, and then she went back to sleep. And then we watched the next day. Yeah. And I'd already seen 19 minutes, told her 10. She got really mad when she saw 19. And so we were watching it, and, so I'd already seen this. So why I'd already seen this stuff, and I knew it wasn't funny. Yeah. I was like on IMDb, and I was like, let me see what this thing got rated. It was at a 3 out of 10 on IMDb, which is terrible. And then I started reading the comments, and everyone was saying that it was bad. But on top of that, there was like this new wave of comments. So Brendan owns a CBD company. Did you know that?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, what's it called?
I don't know what it's called. It wasn't listed in these comments, and I didn't search it or anything.
Maybe I don't know. Well, okay. I knew he was involved in a coffee company, but it doesn't matter. But okay,
it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna try to look it up for you.
All
right. So what happened was, he owns a CBD company, and apparently all these people who had bought products or were on his mailing list received an email, and it said, hey, 50% off for good reviews. And it's called Pure Spectrum CBD. And that is something that looks super bad. That looks bad. And everyone 1-star, there's a wave of 100 1-star reviews, and they're like, just got a 50% off coupon from Brendan Schaub CBD company. The stand-up was terrible. I watched it and wasn't going to say anything, but now fuck you. Literally, he was getting torn. He was getting torn apart, dude. Torn apart.
Here's the thing. I
like him.
I mean, I do like him. Mm-hmm. I don't really feel for him because, he's good.
Yeah, yeah, he's fine.
And also when he 100% does not give a shit what either of us.
He drives a Ferrari.
Yeah, he drives a Ferrari.
He talks about it
and
all
a Porsche, and he's loaded. He's doing what he wants to do. He gets to do what he loves to do.
His wife's hot.
Yeah, he's got a family. Dude, he's good. Does not give a shit about what we think.
And also,
however,
he's good. He's okay.
He's good. However, appreciate your journalistic integrity, man. You gotta call it like it is. Call it like you see it,
Sorry, Brendan. You're not gonna see this, but you know. Jeez. Don't watch it. You gotta watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
I don't know.
Don't watch it.
Where are you? You got anything else on your list?
I don't have anything else on my list. You saw? Nothing that I saw. No, sir.
All right, I'm going to say this. I'm going to preface this. I don't want to talk about this.
Just skip it then, bro.
No, I'm going to say it.
It's your call. We can skip it. I don't know what it is.
I'm going to say it because I want you to hear it. And if anyone is listening, I want them to hear it.
I'm going to say it at the same time as you.
But I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, I'm going to say it at the same time as you.
You're going to say it wrong.
I know exactly what you're saying.
I'm not going to do this. What are we saying?
1, 2, 3 bananas.
No. Never that.
You want to try again?
No. I'm not playing this game.
Okay.
I'm not playing this. I
don't understand the game. I don't get it.
I don't play saying at the same time games. That's not my game.
We always finish each other's food.
Wait, what is that? What is that?
I can't remember.
That's something.
I can't remember. It's something for sure. That was not an original thought.
No, that's something, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Here, I'm going to bring this up because I wrote it down, And we're going to talk about it, but not tonight because we're about to wrap this up. But I'm going to say it, and that's it.
Then say it.
When They See Us. On Netflix.
Oh.
It is a limited series.
Yeah.
It is 4 episodes long.
Ooh.
The first 2 are like an hour. The third one's like an hour 15. And the last one's like an hour and a half.
It's about aliens?
No. 100% not that. Son of a bitch. 100% not that.
I really thought I knew.
It's called When They See Us. It is a...
I thought it was like, we're fucked. 1 page. We're fucked.
It was created or directed. It's directed, and I think she was involved in like a showrunner or whatever. But Ava DuVernay was a director, she's done some other stuff.
Ava DuVernay.
I'm gonna say it wrong, but yeah, AVA, and then DUVR, and then
I got it, bro. Google will fix it for me.
What else did she direct?
DUVERNAY.
She did A Wrinkle in Time.
She looks like
She did A Wrinkle in Time, but she's kind of like she's hot right now.
13th, Selma.
Yeah.
Selma was I never saw it, but it was a popular movie.
13th.
Did that win an award?
I think it did. 13th won some things. It's a documentary on Netflix. But she's hot right now.
I gotcha.
When They See Us is
she cute.
I'm not saying she's hot as
she
a person.
She cute.
Stop what you're saying. That's not what I was saying. I'm saying as a director, as a filmmaker, she's hot right now.
Yeah, I mean she cute. I mean compared to Woody Allen, you're right. She cute. Okay, keep going.
Oh my goodness.
This is why we quit the podcast. This is why. Me. I shut it down.
Look at that. I just sneezed.
I shut
one
it
time.
down. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I'm a man of my word.
I deliver. It's called When They See Us. It's a limited series, 4 episodes. I'm doing 3, but what I mean is 4. Watch it.
Okay.
Watch it.
Have you seen it all?
Yeah, I watch all of it. I watched 3 episodes one night, and then I watched the last one the next night.
Oh, it's about the Central Park 5?
Yes.
Okay, I've been hearing about this.
Yeah.
And I hear it's great.
Go ahead and look that up on Rotten Tomatoes.
Did they actually do anything?
98%.
Did they do any? Like, did they commit? I know they didn't commit that crime, but were they committing any crimes?
To be honest, I'm still looking. Like, I'm trying to look into it
because I feel like, and once I'm not. Hey, I have no dog in the fight. I don't know what happened. This is all out of ignorance. But I feel like out of the stuff I've seen, it sounds like they were still like they did something like different. Like they were doing something different. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Okay, so
this is all on Twitter.
So according to the show that I'm referencing, they did nothing wrong. Mm-hmm. But again,
most documentaries are one-sided.
But this is not even a documentary.
It's a film.
It's a limited series, but it's
like dramatized.
It's dramatized. Yeah. It's
Law and Order.
Whatever
Central Park 5
name of it is, but. There's a name for that. I don't know what it is.
Law and Order SVU.
No. But it's not a documentary.
Okay.
It's not a documentary.
Okay.
But so obviously they're going to make changes. They're going to do things.
Yeah.
Whatever. Also, they do that in documentaries. But whatever.
Yes. Yes.
But according to this, no. From what I was reading, one of the guys, like 13 years after whatever, admitted that he was involved in like a mugging of one guy, but there were 5 of them and he's the only one that ever said he was involved in any type of crime.
I gotcha.
They were all involved in like a group of people that were just like
a gang.
It wasn't even a gang.
A gang? Not really.
No, it wasn't a gang.
Like the Warriors.
Sure. It was.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Like those bad guys? No.
It was. I mean, it was just like literally. It looked like there were. It was like a group of friends, and they're like, "Let's go to the park," and it kind of like, it kind of grew,
kind of like me and you were the Scooter Boys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we're harmless. Honestly.
I mean, like it was after hours.
Yeah.
And so no one, for the most part, people were in bed.
Scooter Boys.
Scooter Boys. I like it. However, if it had been at like 11, and we're hitting those scoots around town. it would not have taken long for us to have had a pack, right?
Absolutely.
We would have had a pack, a scooter pack.
Scooter boys.
That's kind of what happened here.
I got
so
you.
like, it's like, oh, let's go, we're going to do this, blah, blah, blah. And it kind of grew, and all of a sudden there's like 30 kids.
Yeah. And it's kind of like the theme song for Hey Arnold. Like when he's walking, all the kids just pop up. I got you. I'm with you, though.
And so they end up in Central Park, and they're just kind of like causing a ruckus, essentially. And they're kind of causing a ruckus, but a couple people got beat up pretty severely. And then separate from that, this woman was brutally beaten and raped and left for dead. And they blamed it on these 5 boys, and they were innocent. Yeah,
Central Park's a big place.
They were innocent.
So I hear.
Yeah.
DNA evidence proved them innocent, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. They did time.
Or maybe there was a Central Park 6th.
They did. That's the argument that the prosecution made.
Yeah, there's a 6th and no one just giving them up.
That was the argument.
Oh, it's like, dude.
No. Someone, I mean, this is all like common knowledge. It's not like a spoiler. Everyone probably knows about this. No, someone confessed. Someone came forward and confessed, and then his story was corroborated with physical evidence, including DNA.
Gotcha.
But the prosecution still maintained like, oh, well, he was the 6th guy.
Yeah.
And that was the only guy, because there was 0 physical evidence on any of these 5 boys.
Yeah.
They did time between 6 and 14 years.
And you keep saying boys, were they kids?
Yeah.
Really? Like under 18?
14 to 16.
Oh, that's crazy.
14, 15, and 16 years old.
That's crazy.
We've been talking about it for 10 minutes. I said I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay.
Here's what I'm going to say. I don't know that I've seen something more disturbing than this show.
Okay.
It was so brutal, but it wasn't like graphic. It wasn't what was on the screen, like in terms of
disgusted
graphic.
By what you're seeing and hearing.
Yeah,
I got you.
It was so rough, and
a lot of things. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
For me, it was like
it's like humankind.
For me, it's a weird thing as I get older, and I learn a little more. I'm a moron, 100%.
Yeah,
you know that
for sure.
There's no question.
It's okay.
I'm stupid and I'm making mistakes all the time.
Yeah,
there's no question about that. However, I am learning, and here and there. And I remember, and I even had the moment as I was watching this show, and I had this pop-up thought of like, if those boys weren't in the park causing a ruckus, doing shit, this doesn't happen to them, so they shouldn't have been doing that.
Yeah.
And immediately I was like, that's so fucking ignorant, because it is true.
Yeah.
However, it doesn't matter because they didn't do anything wrong. They didn't do anything wrong.
I hear you.
And why they ended up in the situation they ended up in was because of racism.
Yeah.
Period.
Gotcha.
And me at 20, and me at 25, and me at 28 would have still felt that way.
Yeah.
And that thought popped up in my head, and it was disregarded. And I was like, no, it's bullshit. And as I was talking to Cheyenne about it, I was talking to my wife about it. Because it took truthfully, it took a toll on me of like, whoa, what am I watching? And, I came outside or whatever, and we were just talking about it. It was kind of like breaking it down. She didn't watch it with me, and I was explaining just some of the bullet points or whatever. And she's like, I'm surprised you didn't say they never should have been in that park. And I was like,
I did say that.
I did. And I was like, I did say that 5 years ago. I did say that, whatever. I said it 10 years ago. I said it 5 years ago.
I said it minutes ago.
3 years ago.
6 minutes ago.
Right.
I realized.
But no, and that's, there is validity to that.
Yeah.
Of
because that's okay.
Don't put yourself in bad situations.
I mean, that's what I'm telling my daughter.
Yeah. Don't be in those situations.
You're a dumbass for being at that party anyway. You shouldn't have, know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't be there. Yeah. But also that doesn't
constitute what happened.
No, but it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because the reality is, there's 5 white kids with well-connected parents. They're not It doesn't happen.
Wearing the
there isn't a story.
Wearing the chubby shorts and like some Sperry's.
Right. Yeah, the Sperry's and the for sure or the bird dogs.
Yeah.
Right. They got the underwear built
dogs.
in.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I just saw those for the first time. It's sick.
Yeah.
A bro tank. Yeah.
Maybe they're getting arrested.
Detained.
Maybe they're getting detained on the public nuisance shit.
Yeah.
They're never becoming suspects.
Yeah.
In this thing, and they're going home. Period. Yeah. Fact. Done.
Were they the only 5 people in Central Park?
No, it was 1 million. No, and like I said,
how many homeless people live there?
That's part of the reason I didn't want. I'm sure plenty. That's part of the reason I didn't want to talk about it too much because I kind of want to do some more like. I'm researching this right. I'm actively researching this right. I'm looking into it because it did spark curiosity certainly, but also cool thing like spoiler alert. It's certainly doesn't make up for anything,
but they're free.
They are free, and they got paid.
How much?
It's 41 million total
for the group.
For the group of
5 people.
Yeah.
But $8 million a piece.
And from what I read or heard, whatever, like they're doing cool shit with their money.
And so here's the thing. So anyone doing cool shit with their money. Who says it's not worth it, like Sean just did, here's the thing. Break it down. Because I think it's. I mean, like obviously, no. Here's the thing. I'm not saying what they went through is worth it. I'm saying like if you were coming to me right now and you said 13 years in prison. You could just go to prison. Like you didn't have to commit a crime or be accused of committing a crime for 13 mil. Would you do it?
Thing.
Yeah, give it to me. Or for 8 mil. Sorry, 13 years for 8 mil. Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah. How much do you make a year? Not what you'd be making there.
Okay. Yes, but
you get to spend all that money on ramen noodles and shit.
But you don't because you don't have the money until way later.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't just the time. It took another.
Well, there's a lawsuit after that and everything like that. I'm sure.
It took another 12 years.
It was that long ago?
12 years after they were exonerated before they got.
So 25-year process between the time that this lady.
No one signed up for that.
Yeah, no. I hear you there.
No one signed up for that.
I hear you there.
Even if you signed up for
that would make it a little bit tougher decision for me.
Because the worst part about it is, they talk about on the show. Watch it, but they're how people look at them, and shit like that.
Yeah,
like not like you robbed a bank.
Yeah,
like you raped a woman.
Yeah, you're gonna hurt this person. The person that's looking at you is afraid that you're gonna hurt them.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Doesn't matter the money.
Doesn't matter the money. Doesn't matter that you're proven innocent. No.
But they are doing cool things with their money.
Yeah.
They're doing cool nonprofits, and they're like, you can tell they're trying to do something. So that's cool. Anyway, we talked about it way longer than I wanted to. However, watch it. You need to watch it. Literally, everyone needs to watch it.
Shit, yeah.
Everyone needs to watch When They See Us on Netflix.
And if
you pretend that you don't have Netflix, you're insane.
You can borrow Sean's.
You can borrow mine. Password is I don't remember. Or just borrow your neighbor's. Everyone has it. Everyone has Netflix.
Everyone has Netflix. You have Netflix.
So watch it. When They See Us. It's 4 episodes. It's gonna be a few hours in time. Watch it, and then read into the case more. And then, let's do something cool with all that energy.
Let's do that.
So anyway, that's all I have. That's like super down. Do you have anything else? Could we uplift it for a sec before we shut it down? Anything? Literally anything. Yeah, you're gonna say something stupid. You're good at that.
No, I don't have anything stupid. But I broke my foot. I broke my foot. So
again, since the last time I saw you.
No, but if you guys are feeling down about that terrible story that Sean just shared and tried to fucking kill the mood with, I got to drive home thinking about that now. On top of that, I broke my foot when I was on vacation in a place that I'll never be able to go again. So you could be me.
Oh, we're going.
You could be me.
We're going.
But that's all I got. Cool. Thank you guys for checking us out. We appreciate it.
Thanks for coming
obviously,
back.
We've taken a little bit off. Some stuff has been going on. Obviously, Sean is a grown man. I'm a grown man. We get busy. And then sometimes some things happen. But all that stuff will probably be discussed eventually on here.
It'll probably all be discussed. Certainly we took like a 2-month hiatus.
2 months. Pretty much.
We're back
2 months.
now. So here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be releasing new episodes every other week.
Yep.
Every other week on Monday.
Yep.
Our probably sometime on Sunday. But when you wake up Monday morning, it'll be there for you every other week. Because truthfully, no one needs to hear from us more than every other week anyway.
That makes sense.
That being said, it may end up going back to weekly at some point, but for the time being, we're committing to you.
We plan on still trying to do weekly episodes.
Yeah.
So we get some content, but we're not going to be releasing them that much because you guys hate us.
Yeah, that's true. That's also true. So we're probably going to be releasing every other week on Monday. But we will be more consistent with it. And again, we apologize. I know we took that hiatus with no announcement about it.
No announcement. Out of nowhere.
But we are back and we're doing it. We're trying to keep it fun, keep it
fresh,
miscellaneous,
keep it bullshit.
Keep it bullshit. That's what we do. That's what we're the best at.
If you want to come on here and sit next to me, because it's the best seat in the house right next to me, let us know.
Because we're going to be doing that. We're probably going to have some guests coming up. My dad's coming into town. I'm going to try and talk him into it.
Up on the podcast.
I'm going to try and talk him into it.
Yeah.
Because that'd be fun.
It'd be good.
It'd be interesting.
It'd be good.
But we'd love to have some guests on here. And but anyway, check us out on Instagram at MBPod, on Twitter at Podcast Bullshit. You can email us at yo@mbpod.com. That's YO at mbpod.com.
Yo.
And yeah. And that's right. Send us a review on Apple Podcasts. That helps us out a lot. And we will be seeing you soon. Not this coming week, but the next. Oh, are you doing
that week?
Are you doing a bow? You gonna hit it? Is that the? I hit the Tanner with a bow. Goodness.
Those are the moves that got that lady on my neck.
Good
on my
Lord.
neck piece. Have you ever seen a cougar attack?
Yes.
You did, didn't you?
I certainly did.
This weekend.
I certainly did.
Sick.
Guys, we love you. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Good night.